Unity is the most popular game engine in the world. I mean, I guess it really boils down to which source you use. Really, it comes down to Unity and Unreal Engine. But I would say the crown goes to Unity. I know that they have the largest share of the market of game engines. So that's why it was a very big deal when about a year ago, well, pretty much exactly a year ago, September 2023, Unity announced that they were going to have something called runtime fees. Now, this was supposed to start at the start of this year, but it was put on hold because it was very controversial. So basically, with these runtime fees, it was going to totally change how game developers are charged for using the Unity engine. Basically, right now, they are charged a subscription-based service based on which tier of Unity you are using. So there's like the free version, or, you know, maybe there's the Unity Personal, and then there's also the Unity Pro. So I think Unity Pro right now is something like $2,000 a year, and that's just kind of the flat fee that you pay to use that engine. But with this controversial runtime feature, basically this was all going to get thrown out the window, and instead developers were going to be charged based on how many downloads their game got. I am not kidding. Yeah, in a way, developers would kind of be punished for getting more downloads, more people buying the game. I mean, I would think that in the long run it would make sense, but yeah, you just have that odd aspect of like, hey, you know, my game got 1 million downloads. I cannot believe that. But now my Unity fee is like, you know, through the roof because of that. You know, now I have to pay way more to Unity because my game got popular. So yeah, this was extremely controversial when they announced it in September of 23. Now, I don't see articles actually talking about what has happened from January 1st of this year when it was supposed to start. Up until now, I don't think they actually did end up going through with this at all. I think they just kind of said, hey, we're gonna, you know, consider these comments and kind of get back to you. But now, a year later, they have came out and said that they are completely canceling this whole runtime fee. So the president and CEO, Matt Bromberg, stated, quote, after extensive consultations with our community, as well as customers and partners, we have decided to cancel the runtime fee for our game's customers effective immediately. Yeah, definitely very good news if you are a game developer. I mean, I would definitely see it as good news. It would seem that the majority, or I think pretty much literally everybody, is saying that this is a good thing. Now, the only bad thing is that it does look like the prices of all of the tiers of the Unity engine are going to be increased somewhat. Now, I don't entirely understand all of the tiers, but basically Unity Personal is the free one, so that will remain free. The price of Unity Pro is going to increase 8%, and the price of Unity Enterprise is going to increase 25%. I mean, I would say if you really think about it and you're really thinking about the long run, if you really think that your game eventually is going to pop off, this is still overall a very massive W. I think an 8% or even a 25% increase is probably way better than what you would be paying in runtime fees. And I think this is a great thing for Unity too. I remember a lot of people saying, hey, let's all abandon Unity because of this runtime fee. And I'm even seeing comments of people saying, you know, they just refused to update to the newest version of Unity because of this runtime fee. And people were looking at alternatives, you know, Unreal Engine, like I mentioned. So I think that as much as it probably hurt to swallow their pride and admit they were wrong, this is a very good thing for Unity and Unity customers, obviously. It's just overall a very good thing. Yeah, this whole runtime fee thing, I don't know whose idea, whose brilliant idea, I guess I should say, it was to do this, but clearly it has finally reached the realization of Unity staff that this just isn't going to work. They have an upcoming Unite 2024 event actually in Barcelona, and it looks like this is going to be a sort of event that's supposed to reconnect the community, kind of as like a fresh start. It really doesn't sound like they've had a good past 12 months because of this, and I think they will probably do just that. Like I said, just this decision by itself to cancel these runtime fees is a very big W for Unity, but maybe more importantly, this is a massive win for game developers and a huge increase in their careers, quality of life, and peace of mind.